Hi, hello, it's Nikki and welcome to my messy bookshelf. So today I just wanted to give a quick update on what I've been reading this week and a spooky slash Victober update. So it is very early in the month, but we are about a week in, and I have been doing a lot of reading, and yet the only thing that I have completed was my first spooky read of the season, and that was The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. And this one is one that I think that we're all familiar with because we've all heard of the Headless Horseman, but I never read the book, and I think that's a travesty because I grew up very close to where this supposedly took place, the setting of this book. And it was different than I thought it would be. Most books are when they are legendary. But for such a tiny little book, this book is very descriptive. So I enjoyed it. I typically do enjoy descriptive writing. I like when we are getting a very clear indication of where we are and who's around us and, you know, what the setting looks like. So I enjoy that, but it was very, like, the 3/4 of the book was describing Tarrytown or Sleepy Hollow. So, I liked it, and it was also very cool because having grown up there, I recognized a lot of names and places that were in here. I also really enjoyed the descriptions of the autumn foliage and the types of trees and things like that because I did grow up not far from here, and it is one of the things I miss the most about living in New York. So yeah, I did complete that. That was my first spooky read of the season. Now, moving on to my Victober update. The prompt that I chose to start with was a Victorian novel that was originally serialized, which gives us a lot of options, and that was the prompt, Marissa's prompt. So I had two choices for that, and that was Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell and The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. I thought that this would be the one that I read this month, but I decided to pick up The Pickwick Papers and see how I liked it before I moved on to Wives and Daughters. Now, I have a little bit of intimidation. I'm intimidated by Dickens a little bit, and I don't know why. I have read A Christmas Carol several times. I like reading that at Christmas time, but the only other novel that I have read by Dickens is Great Expectations, or was Great Expectations. And while I did enjoy it, I liked it, it didn't blow me away, and I always feel like I was missing something because I know people adore that novel. So I was a little hesitant to read more Dickens because I felt like I didn't get the point of Great Expectations because everyone talks about what a masterpiece it was, and I thought it was good. So I was very hesitant to pick this up. However, no one told me how utterly hilarious this book was going to be. So I am in love with this book. I cannot put it down. I am 26 chapters into this book, and this will be one that I will make a separate video on because it is delightful. I already adore this book. So I am looking forward to seeing where this goes. I have been laughing out loud. I have also gotten the audiobook, so I am listening to it on my commute to and from work. And I was late to work the other day, and I was stuck in traffic. Normally, I would be in a not so pleasant mood, but I was cracking up, sitting at a full stop in traffic, just laughing out loud. So I don't know. No one told me. No one told me. And I am so excited to finish this book, and I am so excited to find my first Dickens novel that just resonates with me. I just adore it so much, and I cannot wait to finish it. I'm actually kind of sad to finish it, but yeah, so I'm about halfway through, maybe a little less than halfway through, but I can't put it down. Now, in the meantime, I am trying to read some other things as well, and I have a few selections from my pile of possibilities, and I am not sure. I would like to choose something a little shorter because a lot of my selections from my pile of possibilities this month are pretty chunky. So I have a few shorter ones. So I have The Picture of Dorian Gray. I have the Saturday Night Ghost Club, and this one was not in my original pile of possibilities, but I would like to focus on Victober and spooky reads this month. So this one sounds kind of funny and kind of spooky. I finally received Something Wicked This Way Comes in the mail. It was out of stock for some reason for a while at my Barnes & Noble, and yeah, I finally got this. It's been recommended to me several times. And then we have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. So out of these four, I am not sure which one I will pick up next. So if anybody watching this video would like to maybe give me a recommendation, I'm not sure which one I want to read next. And that will be maybe simultaneously with the Pickwick Papers, but I have literally not been able to put this down, and I can't see a world where I will not finish this month because I am loving it so far. It is so freaking funny. So yes, that is my recap for this week, and I thank you so much if you've made it to the end of this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.